Thank you. It is good to be in New York City, isn't it, Chad? First, to Chad Griffith, who I have known for a long, long time. He was a young star when we worked together in the Clinton administration. He then was a one-man revolution in California when he was fighting against Proposition 8. He has been magnificent for the HRC. Let's give him a round of applause, Chad Griffith. I want to congratulate the co-chairs on tonight, Craig Colbert, Lauren Versas, and Chris Fasser. Let's give them a round of applause for their great work. To my fellow honorees, Accenture and Bill T. Jones and Sigourney Weaver, who's here, congratulations to them. I'm really hoping that Sigourney Weaver says inalienable rights. But the greatest honor really goes to HRC tonight for all their great work, all the accomplishments, marriage equality, don't ask, don't tell. You saw it on that video. They are a premier fighting force for equality all across this country, and it's working. Let's give HRC a round of applause. I'd also like to take the opportunity to recognize my counsel who's here tonight, who's done extraordinary work, Alfonso David, and another colleague, Senator Brad Hoylman, who's actually worked on today's bill, and we thank him. And I'd also like to express my disappointment. Chad went through that whole long list of Board of Governors, and I think I'm the only governor who is not on the Board of Governors, Chad. But Chad is right. He basically gave the speech that I was going to give. So let me make a couple of additional points I can. The HRC has also been very active in politics, and rightfully so, because government is where change comes from. And I don't know what you think, but I've been watching politics for a long time, and this is the most bizarre political year I have ever seen. The only problem is it would really be funny if it wasn't so serious. Because what's happening is people are anxious, and people are afraid, and people are angry. They have economic anxiety. They never really recovered from the 2000 recession. Now you have this new threat of terrorism that seems like it could happen anywhere in the United States at any time. We're losing fighting forces in the Middle East. People are scared and people are angry. And what you're seeing going on through this political process is they're being offered two choices. And one choice actually fans the flames and plays to the anger. They yell to show that they're connecting with the anger that the people feel. And that is dangerous to this nation, my friend. We talk about all the progress that we have made, but Chad is exactly right. Don't get complacent. It can all be gone in one election. One president who appoints different people to the Supreme Court. It's all gone. They're fanning the flames. They have people who are afraid. And what is the normal reaction when you're afraid? To pull within. What is that natural instinct, right? You're startled, you're scared. You close up, you protect yourself. They are exploiting that instinct. Close up, protect yourself, isolate, exclude. People who are different are a threat. And people who are different scare us. So we only want people who are like us. That's basically their message. And they have a very simple solution. You take the people who are different, you take the immigrants who come from different places with different skin colors and different languages, and you make them leave. And then you build a big wall and they can't come back. How simple. But if you're scared and you're angry and you hear this, it gives you a sense of peace. You're afraid of terrorism? We have the answer. The Muslims do it. They believe in a different religion than us. It's called Islam. We'll get a long list of all the Muslims in the country and we'll kick them out too. And then we won't let them back and then we'll be safe. Different people are the threat. And differences are the threat. That is a dangerous, dangerous message. Now, they want to demonize differences. Our message is the exact opposite. We don't demonize differences. We accept and cherish and celebrate differences. You want to talk about they want to talk about good American values. No, I want to talk about good American values. This country was founded on the premise of accepting people from all over the world, different people, different cultures, different races, different ethnicities, an amalgamation of all, and we will forge one. That's the American value. It never said people who are different are bad. American values, the founding motto of this nation, is e pluribus unum, out of many one. We invite them, they will come, and we will forge one community. That's the American value, and that's what they are preaching against. We are not threatened by diversity. We are celebrating it. We are not born of exclusion. We are born of the exact opposite. We are born of inclusion. We are black, we are white, we are Asian, we are Latino, we are gay, we are straight, we are transgender, we're rich, and we're poor, and we invite all in, and we say we will forge one community all together. That's what America is really all about. We only have two rules when we founded this nation. Acceptance of all by all. Discrimination of none by none. Those are the rules. And those are the rules that they want to violate now. And our whole experiment of diversity rested on one basic promise, and that promise comes down to one word. And that one word is equality. That whoever you are and wherever you come from, we treat everyone the same. That's the rule to take the diverse population that we have attracted and forge one society, one community. We're all equal. We don't judge, we accept, and we are all equal. Now, equality. Equality is an ongoing process. Equality is not really about a specific goal or destination. It is a constant process of improvement. Martin Luther King used to talk about the arc of the moral universe bends towards justice. He didn't mean that it bends naturally. He means you can bend it towards justice, but it takes an effort. I am not so sure that society, left to its own devices, bends the arc towards justice. It takes effort, it takes strength, it takes advocates, and that's what the HRC does every day. Bend that arc towards justice. And it's not just the HRC. I believe that is the inherent role of government. Inherent role of government is to fight for equality and fight for justice. That's the number one role. And that's what we brought to New York State. And you can see it all through our agenda. That's why marriage equality was so important, especially when we did it. Because remember the juxtaposition. Marriage equality was juxtaposed against civil union. And society was saying, well, we don't understand why you don't accept civil union. It's almost like marriage. It's just a little different. But that little difference was everything. What are you saying? That when a heterosexual gets married, that we call marriage. But if homosexuals get married, that's something else, that's something different, that's civil union. We don't want it to be the same or the equivalent of what heterosexuals do. Separate, but unequal. No. When you said civil unions for gay people, you said their love is not equal to your love. Their relationship is not equal to your relationship. Their child is different than your child. You demeaned the relationship. You invalidated the love. And you set up two different classes. And that's the exact opposite.